Righto, fellas, the boss has decreed it. He wants us to go up to Mary River Station. You up for it, Ken?
I love a trip to the Northern Territory.
What about you, Bushman?
Want to kiss a crocodile, mate?
All right, come with us. Bush is going to kiss a crocodile. Mary River Station, Naya TV.
5 o'clock.
I believe we're in Darwin, mate. I'm pretty sure this is Darwin. We got the boss in front. He is team leader, and Bushy is navigator in front. So in other words, it is quite possible that we could end up anywhere.
So, mate, what's the first order of business?
Stay alive.
Okay, what's the second order of business?
Stay alive.
Okay, and the third order?
Lots of beer tonight.
Okay.
Go home.
Righto, boss, what are we doing?
Mate, we're going to get some Bundy rum. In case of snake bite.
You can only buy it in California in the US, but you can get it in Darwin.
Few of the boys heading to the hotel to drown all their trouble with doubles and bottles of beer. But I won't be going along with the crowd.
So what's the significance of Charlie?
Crocodile Dundee. Buffalo.
I'm looking for my leather vest, the cut-off one. Yeah.
Yeah, I might give them a miss tonight, but I'll be right at home. Oh, that feeling when I pull into the drive.
Being that we gave him a 10-minute head start and we got his dust, I reckon so. Yeah, I reckon.
Now I don't face this world alone, and I'll be right, alright.
Hey, what's going on here? What's going on? Hey.
Welcome. Welcome to Mary River. Sometimes my life gets too hard to explain, like a piece in a puzzle of some crazy game. When everything's wrong, it's all falling apart. I know where I'm gonna start. Right at home. Oh, that feeling when I pull into the drive. No place like it. She throws her arms around me. Now I don't.
Not used to dealing with birds that big.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen big emus, mate. That's a big chicken.
Righto, Bush, it's early. Babe, what are we doing?
Panicking, I've lost my deodorant.
Deodorant? You don't want that for the animals, mate. They'll smell you.
That's the whole idea.
So what's going on here, mate?
They've got me doing what I'm good at. They heard that I'm a bit henpecked at home, so here we are helping out here at the Mary River Station. You guys go off and shoot something, and Carol and I will look after these things here.
Well, we're down here at the range, Mary River. We're going to sight the guns in. Always check that the guns are shooting straight after travel. And we've got some 375 Holland & Holland trophy bonded bear claw ammunition from Federal.
All right, everybody ready?
Righto. Well, let's have a look.
Savage Model 11 Scout.
Yeah. This is the thing that's on the front cover of the Hot Products magazine at the moment. The big new product. The boys over at Savage designed this specifically for the Australian market for us. We've got a nice Weaver scope on it, 2-7 on the top of it. And we're going to give it a test here at the range, and then we're going to go out and so we can find a pig or something appropriate to shoot with it. Pretty steady night last night, big day of travel. And so now it's just get ready. We're going to go out and chase some buffalo. Right, we're going to go have a look at a croc on the, see if we can find a croc just on the way to the buffalo hunt. Big croc down at the local swimming hole.
And is Jake going to feed it?
Yeah, Jake's going to ride it. Jeez.
we are, hey? Mary River Station. Buffalo hunting.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, let me know if you see one.
It's a bowerbird bower. They build that to attract the females. It's not their nest, it's just an attraction to tell them that he's a good builder. And he goes around and picks up all these white rocks. And then when it's mating time, he brings around here and look what I can do. And then they go off and build a nest in a tree and she lays the eggs. And then there's another generation to start all over again.
What's happening, boss?
So, where's the footage of these buffalo?
Oh, mate, don't you remember? These were those secret ninja Northern Territory buffalo. We put the stalk on. Don't you remember? We put the stalk on. We go around the bend, and what happens, Ken?
Gone.
So we've come back, we're going to strategise something to eat, and then we'll go back out in the cool of the afternoon, see if we can't find them again.
Oh, we'll find them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, after lunch, and I guess early that afternoon, we thought we might go down and feed the croc.
Young Sammy.
Sammy the croc. Just for our viewers out there, I've devised a special game, and it's called Spot the Croc. Can you spot the croc in this photo? There it is. What about in this photo? Can you spot the croc? You can't? So Ken, what does this mean?
Your lunch.
Sammy the crocodile, he was roaming free about how far from where we were staying in that donga?
About 20 metres.
About 20 metres away. So suffice to say, in the evening, I let Bushy walk home first.
Steve's bull, and the entry wound was exactly where it needed to be, and we're just feeling a lump there just on this side of the hide, and we suspect that could very well be the projectile. Just going to have a look. There it is. Perfectly mushroomed, done everything it was supposed to do, gone in through the vital organs, didn't exit, was trapped in the skin, expended all of its energy inside the animal. Perfect job. Trophy bonded bear claw. Here we are. Hey, it's buffalo hunting. Hide here is over an inch thick. Get the retained weight of that. Start off a 300 grain projectile. Everything's folded back, but it did everything it had to do. One shot kill for the animal. So we'll take that back and weigh that shortly. Right, there's too many buffalo.
What's happening here is we're going to light this fire. After about 20 minutes, the horns that are under the water will just pop off, and then we'll turn them over again, take the other side off, and then we can fully immerse the skull. And that'll boil away, and then the flesh comes away from it.
And that'll be for what they call European
mount, they call that, yeah.
This is not dinner for tonight, is it? You're cooking up a stew.
The tongues will be cooked,
Yeah.
So we'll get that out.
Yeah.
We'll have appetizers later on.
Didn't we eat well at camp?
Oh yeah, everything was off the land too.
Oh, yeah.
We had what, venison sausages.
Oh,
We had corned samba.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and hey,
Like that.
what about
Yeah.
the fresh barramundi?
Oh yeah, straight out
All
of the
those
river.
little wild boars we saw running around the camp?
Yeah, like little live pork chops, weren't they?
Oh, well, we had a few of them for dinner too.
We did have
they were
wild
all right.
boar chops.
And I tell you what Jake loved then.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, he was big on it.
He
Yeah.
loved pork, he does. He didn't like it.
These Americans, mate, they just need
They're a
that.
bit- they're a bit soft.
They are a
Yeah,
bit soft.
yeah.
So we're back home at the base camp, and I've just come in from buffalo hunting. As you know, we've just recovered some projectiles, and what we're going to do is just have a look at the bullet retention weight of those projectiles.
So this is a Federal Premium Trophy Bonded Bear Claw bullet. It's a big, robust bullet for big, heavy, thick-skinned game. So this bullet is a bonded bullet. It's made at Federal in Anoka, Minnesota. It's got nickel-plated for reduced corrosion, and it's got a groove shank for improved accuracy. Bonded bullet is really simple. You take the lead core and you molecularly fuse it to the jacket. And then for this particular bullet, we put a nickel plating on it. So the end result is there's not a core or a jacket. It's all one bullet that stays together.
There you go. So you don't get any separation, full weight retention, and as it goes through the bone and the animal, it does all the job it needs to do. It worked. We know the ammunition we're using, so now what we've got is a set of scales here. Steve's got his projectile.
This came out the far side of one of the buffalo today.
Righto, so we're
We'll
going to...
just put that on the scale, see what we get for weight retention.
Wow.
292 grains, which would put it, by salesman math, about 97% weight retention.
We're going to double check you here on the calculator.
So it's 97.3%.
Oh, yeah.
3 grains. That's it.
Yep,
You know, passing through a buffalo.
right.
Pretty impressive.
Pretty tough test for a
Yeah,
bullet.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
So here's shot number 2.
295 and a half,
Yeah,
so close enough.
they're all near enough the same. You're only losing 3 or 4 grains. It's pretty amazing, isn't
When
it?
you're hunting game that can hurt you back, it's really important that you're using the right bullet. So when that shot opportunity counts and comes available, you have a bullet that holds together, penetrates the vitals, and puts the animal down quickly before it can get to you.
Yeah. And it did all that today.
Absolutely.
Mary River Station is huge. How big is it?
It's about 330,000 acres, I believe.
300 and that's
Huge.
huge. And listen, when you're out on a property like that, anything can go wrong, especially mechanically. But we were pretty lucky we had Rob there, eh?
That's right. Just fix it up for him, then we'll head off, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be a minute. I'll just take care of this.
So you're going to go?
Yeah, mate, yeah, got it all going, so we'll head off out into the paddock, go do a bit of shooting.
Right, mate.
But you never know.
See you, boys. No worries.
Thanks, yeah.
Lucky we had you there too, mate, with your amazing mechanical diagnostic skills.
Oh,
you know?
What can I say? Bit of trouble there, Ron?
Yeah, a bit of trouble, mate.
Oh, yeah, I can see what your problem is.
Fuel.
No, it's not working.
Oh, yeah. That's the main problem.
Matt's very mechanical.
Yep,
Rob,
yeah.
giving him the advice.
Lucky I'm here. Lucky I'm here.
Heading out, mate.
No, man, opens gates like I do, man.
So what's the problem, Ken?
Well, they haven't taken my advice. I mean, it's pretty simple. Stop looking where it isn't. We need to go to wherever it is.
That's it.
I mean, it's not hard.
Simple, isn't it?
Bloody hell. Doesn't seem to want to get shot. Can't understand it.
But listen, when you're out in the Australian bush, when you're up in the Northern Territory, it's important, Bushy, isn't it, to look after yourself, you know?
Yeah.
SPF 15 plus, 30 plus.
Yeah, not too sure about Ken's skincare regime.
Hey.
So, Ken, what product are we using today, mate?
Well, actually, Matthew, I use and recommend Natio for men.
I'll never understand you, Australians.
It doesn't even say sunscreen, it's just a moisturiser.
How's that fishing in Australia, mate? Working in the burning sun, it's never been this dry. He's seen enough for hearts to break, to make a grown man cry.
Righto, well the boys have just gone to get us a feed of barra, and while we're sitting here we thought we'd just do a bit of a wrap up on how the Savage Scout rifles performed during the trip.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. You know, as I said before when we were back home, AccuStock, AccuTrigger, this magazine feeds beautifully. Really works out well with this little 2-7 on it. It you know, worked for everything we did out to a couple of 100 yards. So yeah, great.
It's also got a peep sight and fixed front sight, so if you ever had a problem with the scope mounts or scope, you can just throw the peep sight on and bang, you're out in the bush, so
Yeah,
it won't
just
let you down.
Knock that base off, take that off, put the peep back on, and you can shoot it just like I shot it back home.
Savage Scout, gave it a good run, 308, fixed them up, no problem at all.
So there you have it, folks. Naya TV, Mary River Station. Hey, Ken, what was one of your highlights, buddy?
Well, I really liked just being out there. It was great, and I really enjoyed the trip down to the Mary River. That's a nice river.
Yep,
Beautiful.
agreed. Bushy, what was one of your highlights, buddy?
Cecily the ostrich.
Ah, she was cool.
8-foot bird.
The biggest highlight for me was that, first of all, no one got hurt, no one
Yes.
died,
Yeah.
and no one had to be medevaced to Darwin.
Yeah.
So I just think that was probably the highlight for me. And
Yes.
I tell you what, we look forward to seeing you next time on
Naya TV.
Oh, the boys, there was lead flying everywhere, eh? Thick and fast, eh?
Look, 30 plus.
Hang
You've
on.
got to be 30 plus. Dodge a couple of crocodiles, so they're putting their lives on the line for dinner here. That's commitment. This is Mary River Station, an absolutely magnificent place to go buffalo shooting in the Territory. There's plenty of rough camps, but this is anything but rough.
And Diet Coke in and of itself is a pretty manly drink. I just want to say that.
Thank you very much, Jake. I'm.
Okay, and that's Jake in the Brokeback vehicle.